groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Ora bem, eu hoje vou fazer live com a minha Deep Voice. Não sei se vocês estão a ouvir a minha Deep Voice.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Ora bem, vamos lá. Isto deve estar
This
engraçadinho.
corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip.
Yes,
Except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Está aqui uma investigação da casa. Olha um urso. Está de castigo. Está no canto.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Ursinho. Olha o relógio antigo. Ou não? Ou sim? Ou não? Ou sim? São 9 horas. Não dá para saltar. Já cachaço.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself
palms of my
now.
hands to stay
You
focused.
need to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside.
Vamos ensaio. Tentando fazer isso.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only.
Scary,
You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I got you. Got you
Emerson.
good. I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike. Ooh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course, but it does involve
Get
some
him.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Outra.
Come, Alan, this way.
La la la. Tá chegando. Eu vou tentar dar.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
Sempre a passar o pincel no mesmo sítio, mas
Well, I guess I'd better start wrapping this up.
se só apertar por aqui, isto não.
Forget that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
Está fixe, está fixe. Vai estar tudo maluco. É só ursos, meu. São ursos aqui. Isto aqui é um monte de urso, ok? Esta não é uma pesquisa, pá. Sei o que ele tem. Tem ali uma caneta.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a, how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark. Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
He's checking on it now.
Yeah, good thing he's not overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key. I think I've made a horrible mistake.
Why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh?
It's been lying to
Typewriter's in your
using
room.
me to get the story it wants. And
You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
E são gomas. Não. O vento está a puxar chuva.
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
É só referências, meu Deus. Fechado. Eu gosto de explorar. Sou um explorador. Nas horas vagas. Fechado. Vamos lá escrever, não é?
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
I don't know.
Hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, witch.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we? Well, things
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages.
It's my
That's where he'd been keeping them.
I'm taking it. We're on a comeback tour, baby. Come out and face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper. Hammer's Way will have it
maybe you
say
could come
right
out
up in
and
their
beat our
name.
wrinkled adult diapered asses for us, since you're so tough, Bert.
Mas o Felix deixou lá dentro.
looks like you before. Now it all
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds!
Libertar Barry.
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry. Man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what...
Olha, cortei-lhe a fala. Foi mal.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Já foste.
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Líquido. Líquido.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Luz. Talvez uma lanterna. Talvez o gerador. Yep. Ui. Uma. Duas. Três. Caralho, eu vou... que é que é para fazer? Caixa do top. Está.
I'm here!
Nunca fugi.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al. Oh, God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
Cuidado. Deixa-os estar, deixa-os vir no lado deles. Muito bom. Mal, mas são muitos. Se não veio. Assim eu não brinco com vocês. São maus e feios. Não sei se é por aqui, se for. Uma voz de uma minha. Já dei. Caralho, meus corvos me assustam. Oi. gajo dos comprimidos foi à vida. Mas amiguinho. Ui, que timing do caralho. O relâmpago e o caralho, sim senhor. Essa é outra coisa. Está cansado. Cansado e sem balas. Querem na segunda. Muito longo, ao meu gosto. Eu não disse. São gajos escondidos nas sombras. Daí bicho por todo lado. Bem incrível. Olha, lá está. Pumba. E fiquei sem menos uma bala, né? Agora só tenho duas. Que é fantástico. Mas já tenho mais, já tenho algumas mais. Alga do mar. Quer dizer, não sei. Né? Está quieto. Está quietinho. O gajo é maluco. E por cima de um gajo, deve ser assim. Um secret. Um secret. Secret escondido. Ah, sim, já gosto. Mas para já prefiro gastar a pistola lá. A pistola também é muito fixe. É muito very nice. Mas está sempre cansado, né? Não sei correr nada, pá. Pronto. E agora levo shotgun, não levo. Mas agora a outra desapareceu. Mas eu vou ter que sair no shotgun. Agora pede, né? Também vejo ao fundo que é o Barry. Com o barril, mas entretanto alguém deve aparecer pelo meio. Isso eu tenho quase certeza.
Ow! You're alive! Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Pode daqui.
Mary!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so,
Pois, fizeste merda,
I'll find it, don't
Tem bicho. Dos grandes.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it!
Ui, esse já parecia que já outro. Ai, caracas, vem aos patos. Ui! Manda uma olhada nas costas que atendem de lado. Brutal. Vamos fazer aqui outra jogada.
Hurry up, Barry!
Vamos lá. Foge. Ai, caracas, velho. Eles vêm por tudo. Está a tentar pilhar o verde. Mas tem que ser assim. Ui, que assalto.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
A casa cheia de bicho.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the
But
craziest...
maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Boa. São boas notícias.
Barry! Barry!
Barry! Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way! Man, what a drop!
Good.
Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Oh! Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh?
Vai ele tudo contente. Olha isso aí dentro.
You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al! I'll be waiting!
Barry,
Yes,
just wait for me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm! I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area! You can catch up! Don't worry about it! I'm on the case!
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Vai ele correr. Feito maluco. Vai aparecer bicho. Vai aparecer bicho. Árvore. Ui, que caralho. Eita porra. Au. Tá bem. Deixa eu ver se quando é que ele... Pronto, agora. Vai, Vai isso. Caralho, mania de estar a gritar tão alto, pá. Afinal não era por aqui. Já está sempre cansado, pá, fogo. Eu até canso ver este homem cansado. Mais. Está quieto. És como piado. Raça pura, pela mãe.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Ajuda. Show só.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Antes tenho uma lanterna. Caralho, aí, bicho.
Only the free fatty acids are nuclear heart.
Não, eu não brinco assim, não. Ai, pronto. Não.
sensed the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Alguma coisa tem a ver com os geradores. E vamos descobrir o porquê.
Free fatty acids are good for your heart.
Vai, filha da mãe, não dá. Sai daí, meu. Quero ser fraquíssimo, eu não sei. Oh, menina, eu não sei o que é que se passa aqui. Ui, tantos, de repente. Ai. Está quieto. Porra, 3 vezes. Oi, desapareceu. Não acredito. Eu nunca vou saber o que aquele gerador era. Se calhar vão aparecer mais de repente. Olha. Vou arriscar e vou correr só para saber o que é isto. Uma luz enorme. Tanta porcaria por causa daquela luz. Que desilusão. Ora, foda-se.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Esta é melhor. Esta manda mais power. É azul.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
Só faltam estas 3. Está quase.
It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Aqui armadilha, se eu tô vendo. São armadilhas. Babies.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
Eu não digo. Ai, agora isso. Ui. Como já estou a... Filhas da mãe que os gajos são matreias. Os porcos. Andei mais gente. Provavelmente vai ser 3, não me engano. Satanás. Olha, são 3 desta vez. Já tem que... Ui! E mais uma no costado e vou à vida. Ia com caraca com a você tarda muito. Pronto. É assim mesmo. Ai, filhas da mãe. Caraca, tenho que andar aqui por armadilhas. Não são eles. Bolas para matar aqueles gajos todos. Estou a usar comigo, só pode. É que só pode. Pronto, já morri. E veio o homem pelo penhasco abaixo. Ai, caralho. Ai. Vou logo mandar metade da cabeça. Caralho. Pronto. Tá tudo tramado. Três balas. O que eu faço com 3 balas? Isto agora é correr, não é? É correr. Sai, demônio. Ai, caraca, só.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please!
The front door was locked.
What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
E alguém está a sofrer bastante. Fica daí.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
Morreu. Tadinho. Era bom rapaz, sim senhor. Era bom rapaz. E não dá para sair pela janelinha, acho que foi finalmente. Flash.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. Darkness will consume everything. Let me guess. Danny, huh? But it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as one was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast. Victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. For a moment, Hartman considered strangling the idiot. Mott was mean-spirited, but easily manipulated. An emotional infant who lived for his approval. Wake, by contrast, was a far more difficult subject. Mott had given him too much leash. In 2 days, who knew what could happen? Hartman would have to find a way to rein him in, and quickly. He almost has to die. What right way to escape into the story next? And now, Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen. If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
seta agora.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking.
Olha o bicho. Caralho. Parece do nada. Ai, o caralho. Que os reis fazem. protegendo aí alguém, caralho. Esse bicho. Seguindo.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them! God damn!
So glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them all! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al, did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped! Al, hold on! I'm trying to get the stage lights on!
Caraca, velho.
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Ele aqui ali a passar a música. É muito esperto.
This way to the farm!
Não confio nestes gajos. Espantalhos do caralho.
See, bestseller? No reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Vamos lá ver como é que isto vai.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff! They must have done okay.
Sleep. We all spend a third
Oh,
of our
Night
dreams in
Spring!
its soft embrace.
Man!
Somewhere
Brings
between
back memories. Hey, remember when I got you that gig? Your first real writing job, what got you started? Was this one of your episodes?
Vidro. Solução de outra coisa.
Tonight's episode. The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
To be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until his highness over there is getting ready. Oh, wow, who's that?
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Foco. Olha eles. Acho que eles vão mandar martelo, não vão ficar a guerra. Olá! Bebê! O que ele aí atrás de mim? Cuida daqueles ratos. Vem cá, moço. Vem, faz favor. só bicheirada para estes lados. Ainda bem, está ali. O gajo já foi dar a volta. O gajo. Vamos entrar.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Bem consumo. Onde é que está? Geek. Ok. Faz sentido.
Be careful, Al!
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
O bicho vem aí. Resolei. Ter cuidado.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you? Dear Frost is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Caraca, tu não pontapé, porra.
You've got to be kidding me. Sempre a mesma coisa com estes gajos, aparecem do nada. Parece que querem me matar. Vais levar um. Não. Umas chaves. Não sei para que raio é.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me.
Não é o padre.
Hey, let's go, man.
Let's go.
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy. Ah! Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Valhalla. El nuevo Assassin's Creed. Mas o puta bem.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
Let's go. Vamos, puta bem.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box. You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Yeah, I don't think they keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
No kidding. Those guys sound awesome. Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? That's gotta be, what's her face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right, must be. Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Eso no me importa.
I'm coming! It's all right! I'm coming!
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened.
Alice?
I remember
Alice!
being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my barber a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night. I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Previously on Alan Wake. Under the influence of the Dark Presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The leg, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Well, we're expecting a record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up. Let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
I have it. Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light.
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth. Ugh. Oh, wait, we're in jail now? Oh, Al. Al, this is not good.
That about sums it up.
Oh, I am never drinking again.
I need to talk to Weaver. She's the one in the song. The Lady of the Light.
What, the crazy lady? Ugh, whatever you say, Al, but we're stuck here. They're not gonna...
even interviewed Wake.
I had some reading to do first, Sheriff, and let me tell you, it was an interesting read. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent. There's no way you're walking out of here. You hear me in there, Bret Easton Ellis? Huh?
Bem, eu vou acabar a live por aqui. Espero que tenham gostado da minha Deep Voice. E pronto. E fiquem entonados. Fiquem entonados para a próxima live. Que depois continuamos. Em princípio vai ser o último capítulo. Portanto, até à próxima.